What's up, y'all? So I haven't posted in a while, and so I figured I'd stop by and say hi to y'all and let you know part of the reason why I haven't posted much recently is I just haven't felt like being funny. So you probably saw, man, what is it, 45, 50 days ago or so, I made a quick little video saying I thought I was going to get this job. Well, I didn't get that job. Besides being awesomely funny on YouTube, laugh now, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. So besides my YouTube career that doesn't pay anything, I do software testing, and I've done that for 10 years now. And like many of us out there in the tech world, I lost my job. My job went overseas. Imagine that, right? So we have all these contractors in other countries doing these jobs now. And yeah, I was good at what I did. I had no complaints from my management. In fact, they put me in charge of a lot of things. And one day to the next, they let a bunch of us go. Most of the software testing QA team. So anyhow, it is what it is. You know, gotta love these times. You know, Bidenomics and all these BS. But nonetheless, don't even get me started right now. That's the other thing. I was always taught if you can't say anything good, don't say anything at all. So I just haven't been saying much. Man, there's so much out there to say about what's going on right now, and it's like it's falling on deaf ears. I think I've seen people say. I think it was Guns and Gadgets the other day said we are so close. 1776. We are so close to being representation without, or taxation without representation. Man, see, here I go. I get started and all this stuff. So this is not going to be a funny video. You know, it's just going to... Man, it should be a funny video because in my lifetime, when I was a kid, I never thought this would happen. I heard things, you know, that's going to happen. That's that bullshit. It's not going to happen. What the hell is happening? What the hell? What the hell's happening here? Anyhow, I'm all right. I'm alive. I'm working at Pizza Hut, as you can see, which, as so many of the people on the left will say, it's not a sustainable wage. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's not even supposed to be a standard. I'm not supposed to be delivering pizzas when I'm 50. Bullshit. What the hell is that? I'm not supposed to work 3 jobs just so I can barely pay my rent when I'm 50. I had a career. I went to school. I did the work. And guess what? Mother sends it over to other countries. Even in tech, okay, here in Texas, I even heard something the other day that the governor of Texas was in India, and he's on TV saying he's in India because India's they're over there and they're improving and they're increasing and they're growing, fast growing. You know what? Don't go over there. You know, I don't know exactly what he's doing over there. We need to not send our stuff over there. We need to not send our stuff overseas. We need to send our stuff right back here to the pockets of the United States of America. Made in America. By Americans for Americans is what we need to do. We have the ability. We have the resources. We just don't freaking do it because all these people out here, these elected officials that represent us, bullshit. They line their own pockets while they send our stuff overseas. I saw something. It was just today. I was like, you know, said that when your government sends money overseas instead of that means you're overtaxed. So what is it? Yeah. As you all know, this is taxing. We're all overtaxed. We get less money back in credits, and we know we send all of our money overseas. And while I met people from Ukraine, and I feel for the people in Ukraine, I no longer, and have not for a long time, feel that we should send any more money over there. This war over there, that's just BS. I'll do that. I'll talk about that another day. And the other thing, guys, if you've made it this far in the video, when y'all are talking to people, be careful what you say, because just your stupid, smart ass comments can be turned into be used against you. I saw an article about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, about some guy, and you guys are probably seeing it too, and maybe I was going to do a video about it, but I just, man, there's nothing good I can say anymore. So this guy, my age, maybe a little bit older, long story short, he, on Facebook, he made some comments about the border and going down to the border and doing this and that, and, you know, sniper, first one in, last one out type thing, and then he made some friends on Facebook. And then the articles I read and the story I read from his son apparently said, his son even said, these guys are feds. They just pop out of nowhere. They have different cars every time they show up. They have fed haircuts. They walk like feds, talk like feds. And, you know, yeah. So this guy went to jail for making threats against the border. Don't talk about going down to the border and doing stupid shit. I mean, this last thing that we had recently with the truckers going to the border and whatnot. You know what? I'm close, and I'm in Texas. I'm only like 9 hours away. But you know what? I thought about it, and I didn't want to get involved because there's going to be something stupid there, or there could be someone stupid there and doing some stupid things, and I didn't want to get mixed up with that stuff. Plus, the other thing is, realistically, I have to work. I didn't have enough money to go down there. I can't do a give, send, go page for gas money, not on good conscience, to drive down to the border. Now, if you all want to send me money, I'll tell you what, you guys want to send me money, you just let me know, hey, where can I send you money? And I will find a way for you to send me money. But you know what? I'm not going to go asking everybody to send me money so I can go on a parade trip down to the border and say, don't let them in. Because you know what? First of all, they're not listening. It's all BS. They're not listening. I got started. But, you know, I just want to say hi. I'm here. I'm alive. You know, I have some new character ideas that I'm gonna bring in. To be honest with you, it's just a matter of me not being dead on my feet and actually being able to be a little bit funny, because I want to make y'all laugh. I don't want to bring all this bad, sobbing BS stuff to y'all. That being said, though, like, seriously though, if you guys want to send me money, you can just say, hey, be the people, Ken. I'm just Ken. That's my name, Ken. If you made it this far in the video, you can know my name. Anyhow, so yeah. What was I saying? Oh well. But yeah, I have some characters I'm gonna come up with and make and so forth. And well, I've made them. They're in my head, and they're different people in my lifetime mixed together. Yeah, that's where all characters come from and so forth. But yeah, all right. So I've rambled on here for like 8 minutes as I drive to work. And if you guys need a pizza in, you know, give us a ring. We can bring you a pizza, and you know, make sure, don't forget to tip the driver. So, that's another thing. People always ask me, how much should you tip the driver? As much as you can. No, but seriously though, normally an average tip is about $5, and if you think they're going to do a really good job, then you tip a little bit more. If you're feeling a bit generous, you tip a little more, maybe an $8 tip and so forth. If it's a large order, maybe a little bit more. Yeah. So that's the answer to that question. $2? No. $2? No. Don't do nothing. If they come to your door and they want you to sign, that means the tip hasn't been put in there yet. So fill in the tip. If you're a little, you know, man, YouTube is gonna edit that out or take this video down because they think I was teaching people how to breathe through their fingers. But nonetheless, if you're not quite in the right mind, don't order $42 worth of pizza and then add a $42 tip on there. And that happened to me twice last week, the week before. It was before Super Bowl. But yeah, and no, I didn't take a $42 tip and charge the customer $84. I wanted to. Ironically, they couldn't figure out how to they couldn't calculate a 10 or 20% tip, but they could add 42 plus 42, and they came up with the right amount on the bottom there. Yeah, but I didn't take that $42 tip. All right, y'all have a good one. Stay wild and stay strapped. Man, just be careful in these days of what you're doing. We got to get through this. We got to get through this. I tell people I was more prepared for an apocalypse than I was whatever this is we're in. I need to come back and show you guys where to get canned foods when you have no money, how to survive, and all that stuff. Y'all say some prayers for me, because I really have no idea where I'm going to get my next rent check from. I really don't know. It's, I don't know, 15 days, 16 days, I don't know. Stay wild, y'all. Bye.